before I was a streamer, my whole plan to become a streamer was to become a professional or amateur Call of Duty player and then go into streaming from that. But luckily, people started calling me fat, so we're good. We bypassed all that.
This dude just exposed his ultimate secret. With nearly 8 million followers on Twitch, Queso's rise wasn't about luck. It was pure strategy. His success didn't come from exercising his body, but from exercising his brain. He cracked the code to skip the brutal streaming grind using a clever tactic that almost nobody's figured out yet. From the moment Queso went live, something was off, in the best way possible. Most new streamers talk to an empty chat for weeks. He started with 73 viewers on his very first stream. That's not normal, that's unheard of, but it wasn't luck. It was strategy. 2 days before he ever went live, NBA 2K23 had just released, a massive moment for the sports gaming world. Thousands of players were searching for fresh clips, funny moments, and reactions. Every streamer rushed to go live, hoping to ride the wave, but Queso did the opposite. He didn't stream, he recorded.
You know, because I was recording myself playing 2K, trying to have like some funny videos or something.
Yeah.
Dropped 3 TikToks that first night. Woke up the next day with like 15,000 followers.
Quick, raw, and relatable. No fancy overlays, no edits, just him being himself. That's when he realized something most streamers never do. You don't need to stream to grow, you need attention first. Each clip followed the same POV format. Queso playing, reacting, being funny. Viewers didn't just see a gamer, they saw a personality. When he finally went live, people already knew what to expect.
I got it back! I got it back!
The energy matched perfectly, and because of that, they stuck around. Within 3 weeks, his streams averaged over 1,000 viewers, instantly putting him in the top 0.2% of Twitch. While others spent years grinding to get noticed, Queso had already built his audience before his debut. His secret wasn't a better setup or a better game, it was understanding that Twitch isn't a discovery platform. TikTok is. He used one to feed the other, flipping the system upside down. That's the genius shortcut. He didn't start streaming to get famous. He built fame, then started streaming. And that single decision let him skip the hardest part of the grind entirely. After his explosive start, everyone wanted to know Queso's secret. How did he grow so fast when others barely moved? His answer went against everything streamers are told to do.
I advise to anybody that wants to grow streaming, don't stream a lot. You want to make funny clips that when they go to that stream from that clip, they get the same vibe. You put something on TikTok, they hit, you start streaming, people will go to that, and you put on the same energy, and eventually people are like, oh, this is cool.
Most creators believe success comes from grinding, streaming for hours, every day, hoping someone new clicks in. But Queso realized that streaming to no one is just wasted energy. Instead, he poured his time into making short, funny clips, bite-sized previews of what his streams actually felt like. Each viral TikTok acted as a doorway. People didn't just discover him, they arrived already entertained. And when they joined his Twitch, the vibe was identical. The same humor, the same reactions, the same energy. That consistency built trust. It made people stay. While 99% of streamers chase viewers by streaming more, Queso did the opposite. He streamed less, but made every moment count. Before all the success, before Twitch, YouTube, and millions of followers, Queso was stuck. He worked long hours at a job he hated, barely making enough to get by. Every day felt the same. Wake up, work, complain, repeat. Then one day his card got declined at a dollar store.
In 2 jobs at the time I was streaming. And like a couple days before I started streaming, my card got declined at the dollar store. You know, I own everything I love. I went to the dollar store, the Family Dollar. I bought 2 bowls of noodles and a can of Pringles. Tried to swipe the card. It got declined. I just ran out the store on them, bro.
That tiny, humiliating moment hit harder than anything else. He realized he was running out of options. His plan was to give up, lose weight, join the military, and forget about streaming entirely. But then, someone stopped him.
Well, the reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom. Because I was miserable at work. You know, she'd hear me complain like, oh, I hate my job. I want to go do something else. And then she told me that week, the reason I even, like, you could pretty much attribute it to her, because the reason I even tried it again was because that weekend she said, why don't you give streaming another try? Just upload some clips. You're funny. See what happens.
That simple push changed everything. He listened, and this time it worked. It wasn't luck. It was timing, belief, and the right strategy. From being broke and overlooked to building a brand that millions now recognize, Queso turned a moment of failure into the foundation of his breakthrough. The first time someone recognized Queso, he was stunned.
My 3-ball is a 84, I think, 84. It's either 83 or 80. I'm pretty sure it's 84.
Are you Queso from TikTok?
He couldn't believe it. He didn't have the best camera, the fastest internet, or a polished setup, but none of that mattered. People connected with him. His humor, his honesty, his energy.
But the other day, I was at the gas station in my small town, and I was sitting in the gas station. My friend was in there grabbing us something to drink. and some dude pulled up. It was the craziest. I never thought something like this would happen. I was sitting in my truck, and he was like, wait a minute. I was like, uh-oh.
Yep, he recognized.
He was like, wait, you look familiar. He said, you on YouTube? I said, yeah. He said, you Queso? I said, yeah.
Queso built his audience on authenticity, not aesthetics. He wasn't trying to act like a professional, he was just being real. Even when chat made fun of him, he laughed it off and kept going.
Why is his name not popping up? I need his name! What?
That's what made people stay. He didn't need perfection, he needed presence. And that genuine connection became the core of everything he built next. When Queso first started streaming, his schedule was all over the place. Some nights he went live for 3 hours, others for 10. There was no pattern, no rhythm, just chaos. But as his audience grew, he started noticing something. The streams that performed best weren't the longest. They were the most structured. After months of trial and error, he found the perfect balance, a 4-hour stream. Not 8, not 12, just 4. And every minute had a purpose. The first hour is what he calls the yap session. No games, no rush, just Queso talking with his chat. He reacts to fan art, reads Discord messages, rates viewer setups, anything to connect. To some it looks like wasted time, but it's actually genius. It gives real viewers time to join while building community interaction. By the time the first hour ends, his chat is alive. The energy is set. The next 30 to 60 minutes are his warm-up games, quick funny sessions with smaller titles, like mini challenges or lighthearted competitions. Those clips are later repackaged into content for his second YouTube channel, which now has millions of subscribers and hundreds of millions of views. Every joke, every chaotic moment becomes reusable content. Then come the final 2 hours, the main event. This is where Queso goes all in. Story-driven games, horror titles, rage-inducing challenges. He calls this segment Spooky Time, and it's the heart of his stream. This is also the content that fuels his main YouTube channel, where nearly every upload crosses 1 million views. When it's over, he logs off, no burnout, no endless grind, just 4 hours of high-impact content. That's the 4-hour formula, a perfect mix of creativity, pacing, and strategy. While others stream endlessly to survive, Queso streams smart and thrives. Today, Queso isn't just a streamer. He's a brand, a business, and a blueprint for how to win in the creator economy. His main YouTube channel has over 9 million subscribers, and nearly every video breaks 1 million views. His second channel pulls in hundreds of millions more. Together, they've turned his once small stream into a thriving ecosystem, one that runs on creativity, not chance. He doesn't chase trends or grind endlessly for attention. He creates it. Every 4-hour stream fuels new clips, new stories, new momentum. He's not just surviving the streaming game, he's mastered it. And that's the difference. While 99% of streamers fail because they stream endlessly hoping to be found, Queso built a system that makes people come to him. He turned content into connection, streams into strategy, and his personality into power. That's why 99% of streamers never make it, and he did.